Why am I doing it to myself?
Stressing about this wall, no wonder I'm tired.
Why? Why am I doing it to myself? Okay, no surprises where I am today. It's been 8 months since the last time I've been on this rooftop in Penge. I'm feeling a bit anxious, of course, it's been a while. The longest period I haven't been painting for. The last piece I painted was here, actually, end of November last year. Anyhow, today I'm painting a space I haven't touched yet. Very peculiar shape. Even though I've been here many times, you don't realize the size until you actually approach the wall. It is what it is. It's a lovely day here. It's peak of the summer. It feels like I need to relearn everything. Hopefully, it's like with riding a bicycle. You never forget it.
Feeling great, energetic, I'ma kill it! Let's go! No. Slow AF.
I'm really rusty. 3 hours and I'm nowhere near finished with the sketch. These thumbprints are so wonky. I need to do them again.
Ellipses are always tricky. I repaint them. Second time lucky. It seems I forgot how to use spray paint. I even forgot how to vlog. I feel lost.
Right, I'm not feeling it. Probably you can hear it in my voice. No enthusiasm. 8 months. 8 months. Talking about the design, very simple and straightforward. Can you tell what it is? Let us go to the folding station and see what's creasing.
I've been working on a new model already when Steve of London Calling Blog invited me to paint on the rooftop again. It's a much complex design, however, because of the odd shape of this new wall, I have to approach it with a fresh idea. When I need it simple, I always go for the Origami classic. I look at some existing crane, but it's too worn out. I need it fresh, and first a paint stock is necessary. I haven't opened my paint boxes since the last year. The paint I have will dictate the light accent color choices of the new mural scene. I store my paint in the elements. Some of it's been here for years, especially some curious rare colors, and I do hope they work. Overcomplicating it after such a break won't do me any favors. I want to enjoy getting back into the swing of things. I have a very particular idea for the scene, which is a glimpse of how I've been feeling not painting for the last 8 months. Such a hiatus can feel somewhat suffocating.
Right.
This is represented by noose around the crane's neck. As I feel pinned down, to accentuate it, I fix the tether literally with thumbpins. The challenge here is to position every element of the scene to fit perfectly the odd-shaped wall. I have to make sure the elements stay fixed despite my constant fine adjustments.
Families can always have the wealth and the...
It takes me 2 evenings to make this scene positioning picture perfect. The camera is tethered to the laptop, pun intended. I monitor constantly how all the micro adjustments affect the final composition.
Country like our country, you're British.
When all the elements line up perfectly into the space, the only challenge now is to make sure the accent colors hit the crane surfaces in a subtle and simple way. If too complicated, it'll be a technical challenge, guaranteed. I always need to remind myself that fine color light subtleties might be deceivingly simple in the photo, yet in the end prove to be technically complex on the wall, especially when color accents overlap in an ambiguous way. I think I got this. I hope my break won't keep me awake and anxious trying to paint all these creases and folds washed in magenta and apple green. I think I'm ready. Let's go!
Well, the origami might be simple in form, classic crane, but the size always matters. I'm so sleepy. Let's clean it up and let's paint something. I'm falling asleep.
After a sleepless night of stressing about this wall, no wonder I'm tired. I can't find the right pace. I'm going in circles. I decide to start with the easiest part, the tether. But then again, I cannot waste one day and walk away without anything. Let me just work on the first thumbpin at least. But I can't even finish that. Home time.
It's Sunday, around midday. I'm back, no stress. The idea is to really enjoy for what it is. Yesterday was the busiest day here. 20 people painting for the next opening of this car park gallery here in Penge. Today few people are finishing. I'll be chatting less. Yesterday I was catching up mostly with everyone I haven't seen for 8 months. The progress is as it is. I started getting into it and then it was time to go. The car park was closing. Looking good. Right, the first pin is finished. Yeah, I still have it. It is like riding a bicycle. Very happy with this. Now for the remaining hours of the day, I can focus on the origami crane. I'm not expecting to finish it today. The lighting I designed for it is quite tricky and I've been out of touch with it. I'll take my time. I've actually changed my mind because all the paint is already set up. I'm in the groove of things, so painting through all of them first, it will get me more efficient. Okay. I think I'm done for the weekend. This has been a great choice to warm up. I've done all 4 pins, which were kind of technical. It was important for me to do them in one go because it's just easy to progress them. After all, the progress has been made. It's looking good. I'm too harsh on myself. Check out my sunburn. I'm roasted. Ah, it's for Rhino. Hey, I've released a new t-shirt. The Origami Rhino design comes in many colors. Like this blue soul. You've missed it because you are not subscribed to my newsletter. Okay, it's a week later. This is looking good. The pins are done. And now it's time for this origami crane. I'm going to smash it in one day. I would say it's a fairly big crane. Okay, let's do this. Mission impossible. Look, I'm parkour. Before I start, the most important pump of the day.
This is where I'm starting to struggle. The color light accents are deceiving in the photo indeed. I'm laboring here to translate them into reality with subtle paint transitions. I think I know what I'm doing.
Right, this is most technically advanced part of the crane. There's so much going on in terms of subtle lines crossing each other. What I'm saying, it was very difficult. I've been out of it. I think it's working, that's the most important thing, but now, once I put the line paper over it, all these imperfections won't matter, because you'll be drawn to the line paper.
The line paper detail requires attention. The mistakes can be very expensive. Not to undo hours of work I've done, to make sure the lines are parallel in the right positions, I'm using chalk.
Steady progress. Fun fact. Aquamarine and this particular can. Why I exclusively work with Belton Molotov? Because they are reliable. You can leave them in the elements over the years and they sure guarantee it to work. I bought a box of these for an origami whale, a massive piece I painted with London Calling blog as well, years ago. Definitely this is the biggest mural I've painted in London. I've never really had a use of this color. It never shows up, but I still have 2 or 3 cans of it. You'll see, it will work. Love it. When I invest in Molotov, years later still working as new. Steady progress, the tail's been relatively quick, it's more forgiving. Loving the texture here, what do you think? Right, good progress so far. I'm feeling it. It's going good. No need to rush. It's all good. It's very apparent to me that I'm not going to finish it today. I'm going to smash it in one day. I need to be out in 45 minutes. Right, this is it. I need to wrap up. Not ideal. It is what it is. I think I overestimated how long it will take me to do this wing. It is what it is. Home time.
At this stage, the piece is well underway. I've eased into it and I'm beginning to enjoy painting. I'm sleeping very well throughout the night.
Sunday, just need to fix a few things here and just finish that crane. It should be a good day. Another sculpture.
And here is where my head started hurting again, trying to figure color light transitions and translate subtleties from full res photo into paint tones. Too much, too much.
I overestimated this wing. Actually, it might be more difficult than the top wing. This is most technically advanced part of the crane. There's so much going on here. I'm really exhausted just trying to figure it out. It's just really proving itself to be trickier than I thought.
Glare in the screen doesn't help. Painting parallel lines over convex and concave wing surface is a mental challenge. This is me painting this very detail second time, fixing it.
I'm knackered. I'm done with the crane. It's 1:45. Do you know why it took me so long to paint this wing? Come closer. Look, because it is I who paints lined paper over the thickness of a folded paper while simultaneously having 3 sources of light. I'm mad. Nobody looks at this detail. I want it! I need it! And nobody can stop me! Okay, I'm tired. I'm not going to finish today. Why? Why am I doing it to myself? This looks good. But I think I need to change how I approach it. I need to learn how to paint. I know it. It's been haunting me for years. Because I'm painting details. But I need to be painting general color values. It's all about light. Why am I doing it to myself? Okay, I deserve a break. For this part, I have about 2 hours. I think it'll be quite fun.
Now that I've painted the principal tones, I really want to make it realistic. And you know, I have a special fetish for following my references as much as possible. But I don't want to spend here 10 days, so in order to cut down time on this, I figured out this.
In public.
Stencils. Let's see if it worked.
Pretty dope, working really nice.
This is it. But I'm not done. As much as I enjoy taking time on this piece, it takes me almost 2 hours to get to Penge one way. It's tiresome. So I'm glad this is the final stretch. Right, it's the third weekend. Time to finish it. My plan for today is threefold.
First, I'm going to fix some details no one will ever see, no one cares about. Why am I doing it to myself?
Then I'll do cutbacks and clean generally all the overspray.
Third is the background, colorful background and a tag. And the last thing being the drop shadow. Well, that's 6 things actually. Anyhow, let's finish it.
Okay, cutbacks are done. Right, I've cleaned the piece, I cut it back, it's all ready for the background. Over here, I put myself on masking tape just for a level.
Astro alert.
Okay, that was a lot of Astro.
Right, this is done. I was stressing about it a little bit, taking my break from painting. This being the first piece of 2024, it took me a bit of a settling in, but once I got going, it was pretty the usual business. Really enjoyed working on these details. Indeed, it's like cycling. You never forget it. This piece has some new elements of it. Well, I've never painted such a thick rope, and I hope you agree that the detail in the stencil gives it another level of texture. It was worth the effort, and that drop shadow gives it an extra sense of dimensionality. You can almost touch it. Even though I chose the classic origami crane for the subject, it was far from being easy. These wings took longer than expected. They are squashed, they are pinched, especially the bottom one. It has a sense of puffiness because it's squashed. It's puffed up in the middle and pinched at the end. I painted even the lines on the folds of the paper. I'm really proud of it. This wall has a very particular shape, irregular, unusual, so I designed this scene directly for it. The narrative of this piece is actually what this video's been about. The title of this piece is Tethered Crane. With so much on my mind and work and life in general, you know, I feel kind of tethered, I feel stuck. Yeah, the crane has a noose around its neck and it's pinned with thumb pins. How self-explanatory it is.
Yeah, you want a photo? But there's one thing that certainly helped. The fact that I could spend here as much time as I needed just to have fun, to relax, not to stress. And this can only happen because of the welcome from London Calling blog. Thank you for having me here over the last 3 weekends. I'm relieved that I still have it. Although there's no sun today, let's do the honors. Anyhow, as always, my name is Airborne Mark. I'm passionate about painting, origami, and as always, origami riots, folding all day, every day, even though I'm not painting. And I'm out. And join Origami Riots, gang! Gang, gang, gang! This is cool. Look, like I'm folding, right? On valley fold, mountain fold, and throw O, ah. Which way is it? Because it's mirror image, right? Origami Riots. Okay.